So what is up, gang? It's your girl KayOfficial, and of course we're back with another video. This video is titled Inmate Smuggles Phone in Jail to Plead for Help from COVID-19, Whole Prison Affected. Okay, shout out to the Evolve. If you guys are not subscribed to his channel, go over and check out his channel. If you guys are liking it, go ahead and subscribe. And you're liking it a lot, go ahead and hit your post bell notification to be notified of any and every upload from your boy, the Evolve. Alright, so again, this is another COVID-19 reaction video. The prison, it's a guy who allegedly smuggled a phone. It's a prison, an inmate who his cellmate was diagnosed with COVID-19, and he's gonna show him during the video. So I inspire everybody to watch this whole entire reaction video. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, turn your post bell notification on. Alright, to be uploaded of every video of your girl KayOfficial. And you guys, thank you guys for supporting me. Continue to wash your hands, keep a mask on, gloves, take a shower as many times a day as you need to, stay away from large crowds, and so on and so forth. Also, if you feel like you are you have symptoms, I highly encourage you guys to get you guys some zinc, some Quinine, and things of that sort. I have a video, I will put the link in the description of this video, giving you guys things that you guys can drink as far as home remedies to kind of slow this thing down, and so on and so forth. I wouldn't say necessarily a cure, because I heard it's illegal to create a man-made cure. So let's go, without further ado, let's go ahead on and get right to the video, you guys.
I don't even know how to start this shit, but shit was all good like a couple days ago, right? So, all of a sudden, out of the blue, fucking everybody just fucking dying and getting sick and shit. Like, this shit serious as fuck. Like,
excuse the cussing. I would try to bleep out as many cuss words as I can when I go and edit this video. So he's saying there are now he's an inmate in prison, okay, and if you go and you do the research on this specific prison, it says 3 inmates has passed away. He's saying there's a lot more that's sick and even passed away.
They literally leaving us in here to die. Like, you know, it's probably like 3 dudes I know already and shit. You feel me? Motherfucking, they took out this bitch dead that I literally knew and shit. The rest of these motherfuckers just sick as hell, you know?
So my mistake. He's saying that there are 3 inmates that passed away that they took out. As far as he know, that doesn't count all the inmates that's been diagnosed or even been, you know, tested for COVID-19. And that's another thing that I'm going to do some research on, is all the inmates being tested for COVID-19, or do you have to show symptoms or what? But as you guys, as we continue to watch this video, I've seen like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this video, so this is my raw reaction. But the 2 minutes and 30 seconds I did watch, this guy is wheezing. Now, he could very much so have, but it doesn't say that. So I mean, he could very much so have asthma, but we don't know that. We're not doctors, we're not nurses or anything of that sort, okay?
They talking about social distancing and shit. You feel me? Nigga can't even social distance and nothing, cause like, look at this shit. Hold on. This motherfucker over here, they talking about stay 6 feet from motherfuckers and shit. And look at this shit. This motherfucker over here. This motherfucker over here dying from corona. They got this motherfucker in my room and shit. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck I'm supposed to live? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Stay 6 feet, then they get.
So this isn't a joke. This is for real. For the folks who thinks that this is not serious, then what is getting people so sick? What is killing folks then? If COVID-19 isn't serious, or you guys aren't taking it serious, or you guys think, it's not real. I mean, what is killing our people? And another thing, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Should they be letting certain prisoners go? I mean, but then that doesn't make sense, because letting some go, and what I mean by some go, folks that have misdemeanors or crimes that isn't that serious. But how do we or the government or whomever, the prison system, how do they decide what's more serious and what's not? So that's the thing. It gets kind of tricky. Do they let all of them out, or do they just keep all the inmates in and go from there? Let me know in the comment section.
It's these motherfucking minds and literally like say good luck. You feel me? Now right now I ain't got that shit. You feel me? But I got a motherfucking little light ass drug sense. You feel me? Now they trying to kill a nigga in this bitch for real. Then today this one motherfucker I know. Hey, yeah, shit, this nigga dead. You feel me? They just took this nigga out. They literally leaving us in this bitch to catch this shit. Like, I ain't even got this shit. You feel me? But I don't know how long that shit gonna be. Cause I think I'm like, got some of the symptoms and shit. They talking about you can't smell shit and taste shit.
Now he says he has some of the symptoms. So what does that mean? Another thing that I've read on is from a nurse. A nurse was saying that doctors know that some of these people are in fact infected with COVID-19. They're not necessarily telling everybody that they're infected with the COVID-19. They're just giving them some type of shot and sending them on their way. So it gets tricky.
You probably got that shit. So it's like today, it's like, I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but I for sure can't taste shit. You feel me? And this shit paranoid. So I don't know what to do. I just hit this bitch. I was like, fuck it, try to keep the phone situation low key, but like this shit serious as fuck. Everybody in this bitch dying, and it's like, what the fuck y'all want me to do?
So a lot of times these inmates who happen to get these phones in these prisons, they're keeping it secret, right? Keeping it as much as a secret as possible. But he's saying this junk is serious. I mean, I'm seeing people being taken out of this prison in body bags. So I got to get on this thing, go live, and kind of reach out to the people so they can see this firsthand.
Like down this bitch. So shit, I need y'all to motherfucking whoever you can get in contact with that can help me, and the rest of the motherfuckers who ain't sick, you feel me? Do that shit. Like at motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck, cause they literally about to leave us in this bitch to die, cause we got felons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all motherfuckers in social distance.
Again, let me know in the comment section, what are you all thoughts on that? The fact that there are felons, is it okay for them to just sit in prison and kind of rot in prison?
You can't social distance. Like, look, this a motherfucking...
Another thing that I want to know is, as far as social distancing, he just mentioned that. How does that work? Are they keeping these inmates locked down maybe 23 hours a day, letting them out an hour for maybe rec and showers and stuff like that? Or how does that work? How do you begun to social distance yourself and you're in prison?
The white boy on top of me, you already know, like, I ain't racist or nothing, but the white boy, he dying. He came in this motherfucker and got this motherfucker sick.
So that's 2 people. I thought it was only 2 inmates in this room. It's a total of 3 inmates in this room, and 2 out of 3 is sick. And who's to say that him, the young man that's on the camera that's talking to us, isn't sick as well? If you get my opinion, I'm not a doctor, but it sounds like he can very much be at risk. If he's not, he's definitely is more prone to get infected if he's sitting in there with 2 folks that are infected. Also, if they know it's 2 inmates in there infected, they should be in a whole entire different a different prison cell than the guy that's not infected. At the very least, they should be doing something like that. It should be some type of system.
And then it's like, they got these motherfuckers in here, they not taking them out until they die, you know? Like we saw 2 months, well, now it's 3. And then it's like a gang of motherfuckers, they just took out this bitch, you feel me? And then they just hit us with these fucking masks. But, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers literally croaking. I'm about to show y'all some more shit. Where they taking the dead bodies. They built a fucking, like a tent and shit. You feel me? Where they put the dead bodies at.
What?
And we just in this bitch. I'm about to show y'all in a minute. Hold on. I don't want to get the phone taken up, so y'all gotta just chill 1 second.
So y'all heard what he said. They have like a tent set up for the folks that's getting sick and passing away, throwing them in the tent and then shipping them out of the prison. This is completely out of hand, and it's taking this inmate to do some illegal stuff to kind of get this out into the real world, because they can't just let these people in here, you know what I'm saying, to die. I mean, a lot of us have family and friends that's in prison and things like that. Like, so we're all associated with this situation, whether we like it or not.
Look, they got my nigga Don. This nigga was just fine as fuck. You feel me? He can't even breathe. I'm about to show y'all. Hey, I'm about to pull your cover up, Don. Show these motherfuckers. This motherfucker literally in this bitch dying, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, bro.
Wow, do you guys hear how the man sounds? How he's breathing? Let's back this up a little bit. Lord have mercy.
Motherfucker literally in this bitch dying, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, bro. This shit serious as fuck, man. You know? Y'all gotta hit CNN. I don't give a fuck. You know, I ain't trying to die in this bitch. You feel me? I got a little under a year left. These niggas in here dying left and right. Right now, I'm clean. You feel me? I'm what's that shit called? COVID negative right now. You did, but you know, who knows how long this shit lasts. I'm about to show y'all this 10 shit.
At the same time, they could just be telling this man he's COVID negative. That's what he's just told us, what they're calling it, either COVID negative or COVID positive. But the way that man is breathing, this young man that's talking to us in the camera, he sounds like that as well. It just doesn't sound 10 times as bad as the man that was laying down.
And real quick, this shit about to fuck y'all up. They literally taking dead bodies. They don't think niggas got. Damn, bro. They don't think motherfuckers got phones and shit in here, so, you know, I can show y'all this shit that's going on, how far these motherfuckers is. You feel me? Because if I die, they gonna act like this shit, you know, just happened, but they literally like the motherfuckers who ain't sick. Like, look at this motherfucker breathing all hard and shit. This shit fucking crazy. Like, the motherfuckers who ain't sick, you know, like me, they just leaving us in this bitch. Then you get sick, then you go. Then they gonna tell your family, damn, I'm pulling off. This bitch coughing. I mean, I ain't even call you a bitch, but shit. I'm about to show y'all this 10 shit. Hold on. I gotta put y'all up 1 second. Stay with me.
This is crazy. It's a pandemic. This junk is serious.
Hold on. There's a big tent y'all see on the basketball court, that tent right there. They literally putting the dead bodies in that motherfucker. That's what they doing. Feel me?
So y'all see it. He just showed us the tent that's in the middle of the basketball court. Why is there a tent in the middle of the basketball court? To place bodies so that they can be then transported out of the prison.
This shit not no game. Y'all think a nigga playing is a tent in the middle of the basketball court. Hold on, I'm about to go back to the spot. Like, yo, that shit fucking crazy, bro. These niggas in here, like, literally letting a nigga die, bro. Nah, they got this fucking law. It's called the CARE Act for niggas like me who not sick, right? So, they like laughing for real. You feel me? Because I went and talked to them. The CARE Act is for people who not a gang member, not a sexual offender, and not on death row. If you at risk of fucking catching this shit and dying, like 3 people I know already caught this shit and died, they can send you home on home confinement, right? So I went to talk to these motherfuckers.
Alright, so I am going to do a little bit of research on the CARE Act, and I'm going to also insert this in the video, probably on one of these sides of this image or this video that I'm showing, either this side or this side.
To get on home confinement, they not gonna let us on home confinement. Why? Because they gotta make money off of us, because they not gonna make no money if we at home on home confinement. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in this bitch. You feel me? Now I don't know how long a nigga gonna make it. You feel me? This shit serious. So that's why I'm like, fuck it. They can find out I got the jack. Fuck it. You know, that's what we call the phone. They can find out I got the boy. I don't even give a fuck no more, because the niggas dying. So the nurse come in, motherfucking be prepared, you know. Half the unit about to die in this bitch. Like, he literally told me that. They put the tent up, everything. That's where they stacking dead bodies at. This shit is not a game. I ain't on no game plan shit, none of this shit. Like, you can see my face.
And then not only that, the employees, the DOs, the nurses, all these other people that's also in the prison trying to keep their oath, keep their, you know, they're trying to be professional and still do their job. They are also in a space where they can be infected as well. This is serious. I mean, the CARE Act has to come in play. Now, he said the CARE Act consists of if you are not a gang member, if you don't have a sexual crime, and if you're not on death row, you can possibly be eligible for the CARE Act. We got to get this thing up and going, because this is serious.
I'm dead ass serious. You know, I got less than a year left. I don't want to die in this bitch. You feel me? I don't mean to cuss or nothing. So, like, whatever y'all motherfuckers got to do it. Damn, Sam, what up? Tell Valerie I said I'm trying to make it. Y'all might not see me again. I might catch this shit and die. So, you know, pray. Whatever y'all got to do. Whoever y'all pray to, pray. Whoever y'all can add. Hold on, I'm about to make sure my dog. So whatever. We gonna play it. Whatever y'all gotta do, like shit. This shit fucking serious as fuck, man. You know, I'm on my way out now. This motherfucking nurse literally just told me that, like, motherfucking half this unit about to die and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then this one dude we came in here with, they just took this nigga out on the stretcher. Literally. You feel me? I ain't even on no bullshit. Nigga. And then you can't even breathe in here, bro. You feel me? You can't even breathe. Y'all saw the motherfucking tent they had the bodies in and shit. Now they about to call all these.
And I can see how inmates and employees and people are getting affected so quick, because inside those prisons, it's filthy. They clean up in there, but they don't clean up as good as they should, because it's not their own. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't clean up as good as they would if they were at home in their own house, their own apartment. You understand what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers, people, and act like, you know, it's nothing. I'm not sick. You can let me go home. Then they got this other shit called compassionate release. The warden can let me out.
So I'm also going to do some research on compassionate relief and insert it inside the video, either on this side or this side, folks.
But he ain't going to let me out because he ain't going to make no money. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy as fuck. But,
Well, how much money are they going to make if people are passing away versus getting let out? It's a lose-lose anyways. They might as well start letting the folks that they can out, let them out. And for the folks who, I said it at the beginning of the video, how do we decide who gets out and who stays? You understand what I'm saying? So I guess they have a system where they say if you committed a sexual crime, if you're on death row, like you done killed somebody or something like that, or if you're a gang member. So if you're any of those three, you have to continue to stay in jail and pay your dues. But anything under that stuff, you should be able to get out.
Shit, fuck all this advice. I fuck with y'all, you feel me? But fuck all this advice. At CNN, whoever y'all can at, you feel me? I ain't even on no plan shit. Motherfucking Andrew Como, the dude on cause we can't social distance, bro. Look at this shit again. My man right here dying, bro. He don't wanna be on there, but shit. You know, he got that shit. You feel me? I shouldn't have to be in this bitch like this. You feel me? I don't even know what to say, for real. I don't know what to say. This shit crazy as fuck. But, shit. And then, like, to, my nigga, LHJJ, who would've ever thought we probably would never even see each other again? That's crazy as fuck, right? Right now, I'm straight, though, but I ain't gonna lie, I got some of the symptoms, though. I can't taste food, can't smell shit. And then, everybody motherfucking, like, they can't breathe and shit like that. So it's like, I don't know what to do. You feel me? So I need y'all to help, man. Spread awareness of what's going on in the Fed.
Man, I will be under my blankets, bro, with the thing on. I have all kind of junk over my face and hands if I was him. No disrespect to the men, the inmates that's in there with him, but I'll be covered up. You hear me? Things over my face, my nose, my hands, my whole entire body will be covered up. On top of that, I'll be under a bunch of blankets. Like, I'm not going.
Yes, man, they killing niggas, bro. Straight up. Like, one dude, his name motherfucking Woodrow Taylor. This motherfucker was on his way out of here. You feel?